If you guys didn't know, they just added in a new type of creative island, the Caldera Island, I believe it's pronounced, as well as the Wasteland Islands. So I'm really excited to check out what the Wasteland ones are like, but today we're going to be focusing on the Caldera ones and making a 1v1 map out of it. So this will give you a pretty good look of what the island is like. It's just like this massive volcano that's just absolutely obliterated. One problem is you can't really do much with it when the lava is like this. And as far as I know, I don't believe there is a way to turn this off. Okay, so I just checked, looking through the settings, I didn't see any way to turn off the lava, which you can with the placeable blocks. So just like in the last video, we're going to be using the Elemental Cubes gallery to use the lava, and I'm thinking I'm gonna find a place up here to throw it just so that's completely out of the way. Honestly, right there should be alright. Well, I did mine poorly, but the lava's over here. Again, I'm gonna use the shorter one. There we go. So yeah.
Purchase your tracks today.
So basically, the big thing about this is you have to cover pretty much, you don't have to cover all of it, but you have to cover a big portion of it up. So I'm thinking I'll probably start around here. I guess I'll use drops on grid snap on, do grid snap on 2, that'll make everything easier. So I'm gonna make, let's see, I'm gonna start by making a 5x5 box. And it's a little bit hard to see because it blends completely in. Like the textures of the lava below it go straight up to what it is up top. So you gotta kind of pay attention to where you're placing them and whether they line up or not. And just fill all of this in. I'm going to try to keep everything even. I don't want any overlaps because overlaps aren't the biggest deal, but what they will do is just take up useless memory that doesn't have to be taken up. Okay, so now we got our box. Again, it's really hard to tell because it blends right in, but it is there, and you can grab all these by using select. Makes it super easy if you just hold it down, and there you go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna push it out because that makes it a lot easier, and then just start placing this pretty much everywhere where I want it. And if you look over there, you can kind of see the outline of where it was before, so if you line that up, you'll be perfectly fine. And I'm kind of ignoring this area over here because this isn't going to be part of where we're building the 1v1 place. It's all just going to be over here. Yeah, so take advantage of that blue outline that they kind of show you right there. It's the easiest way to do it. And then you can kind of, over on the edges, let's see if I hold, I put collision on nothing. Did I make it go too low? Yeah. I'll try to, yeah, if you go like this, you can fill in the edges, just like that.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yeah, and I'll go over a little bit more. Yeah, just like that should be good. And at the end, we can go through and delete these that look kind of sloppy. So I will be back once I'm done filling all of these in.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
Alright, so I believe I'm finished with this. So over here, I'm gonna just take out these
Purchase your tracks today.
few places, so that it doesn't look as blocky. It's kind of harder to tell where the edges are. You'll just kind of have to watch out as you get down here that you're gonna start bouncing and probably losing HP. Yeah, so it's fine to have these kind of those deleted over there because the main area is just going to be over here. So once you start getting down there, it doesn't really matter. And as you guys can see, can build on this area really easily. It juts down a little bit, but it works perfectly fine. So the next step is going to be building the area where the 1v1s are going to happen. So same as last video, I am going to use that red gallery and find a place to throw it off the edge. Mostly because once I'm done with the prefab, I don't want to have to delete it and then start accidentally deleting lava. That would just be a huge mess. So right here seems good. There we go. And there are some stuff that's kind of in the mountain, but completely fine. You can just use this and you can still get them out. So for starters, we're gonna lay out the area which we're gonna do it from. So kind of, wait a minute. Yeah, my bad. So if you place, you're gonna have to place a wall down first. Otherwise, you won't be able to place the floors down. I didn't take that into account. Okay, so now that we got these down, we can copy and paste them. So I guess...
Purchase your tracks today.
Thinking this is where we're going to try to have the 1v1 area be. Probably going to build it up above, though. I just want to mark it so I don't forget about it and that we can kind of revolve everything else around it, I guess.
Purchase your tracks today.
Thinking maybe we add one more out to the sides. Boom. Yeah, okay. Actually, wait. Okay, I'm being super indecisive here, but I didn't really plan this out ahead, so. Yeah, so we can get rid of these. By the way, the best way to check if you've accidentally deleted lava, if there's any holes, just run down there and you'll start bouncing all around on them. Okay, this is gonna be... We built that and then that. So this is going to be one more up above, I believe. So let's just grab this again, using the same dimensions. Alright. So now, we already have those floors down, so we can copy and paste them from that. Now I'm going to go over and grab the ramps. this is where the 1v1 is gonna happen. Grab this. Okay. So that's the main portion right up there. Now I'm gonna go back and grab everything else we need. So for starters, cones. So you're gonna want to grab this pyramid.
Purchase your tracks today.
Paste that in there. This is gonna be used for all the corners. And there you go. So now, before I kind of finish up that top area, you're gonna want to create these
Purchase
all
your tracks
around.
today.
Okay. And then grab these ramps and put them to the bottom as well. And then you can grab these again and fill in the corners with them. There you go. So now you just gotta grab the walls
Purchase your
and
tracks today.
the kind of the half walls that are also triangles like these ones. So I'll start out with those, then I'll grab the walls. So you're gonna fill that in. Just gonna fill these all in first, then we can fix the black ones. My Wi-Fi would ever work. Like that. And if this happens, just take it, mirror it, flip it around. There you go. And this one, cut, mirror, throw that in. Okay, so now we just gotta go over and grab the walls, place those two right over there. I'm gonna use the solid wall. Oops, well, I placed it on the wrong side, just rotate it around if that happens. And there you go. So now what we can do is go over to devices, grab a couple player spawns, and then just grab a whole bunch of item spawners. So I'm gonna start by placing the item spawners around the edge of the bottom layer. This is where all your guns are gonna end up. Right, and then you're gonna want to go through and change all these to 1 second, turn off the visibility, and turn off bonus ammo for weapons. And yes, this does take a while, but otherwise your guns are going to take forever to load in. And honestly, I do not know why Epic doesn't just make this the default setting, or and there is no apply to all button. But for now, you just got to deal with it.
Purchase your tracks today.
And now we can add in all of the guns that we want. Okay, so I've just put in all the guns I wanted, and you can leave it at this, but I'm thinking I'm gonna try looking through some of the lights, and I will see if there's any ones that I want to use.
Purchase your tracks today.
So that looks pretty awesome from around the outside. I'm gonna try to grab the shorter end of one of these and see if I can place that anywhere. Maybe from resizing it. Okay, well, don't redeploy your glider. You will lose the item. Yeah, don't forget about these. So I just like to do it like that,
Purchase your
just for the
tracks
heck of it.
today.
And team any, priority group none. Uses island start and use during games. You want those to be on. So the very last thing that you're going to want to do is just remove all of your prefabs just to save up some of the memory.
Purchase your
So there you go,
tracks
guys. Now you have a 1v1 map with a ton of guns and also lava that you can walk on normally and build on. And I've said it in pretty much all of my recent videos, but thank you guys so much for all the support recently. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, so if you aren't already, subscribe and drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions on 1v1 maps or any videos at all that I should make, just leave a comment down below. And thank you for watching.